Okay, well, I guess, like, technically, who cares, but... Oh, wow. Multi-streamer, professional multi-streamer right here. Jeez, I'm sweating already, okay. Oh, shit. Fuck. Jeez, okay. You know, I'm realizing actually, like, it's kind of weird, but like, I mean, I guess there's like a good reason as to why people like actually wait for like 10 minutes or so, or like longer or less, like maybe 5 minutes actually, before they start like talking on a stream, you know? Cause like, I mean, I don't know, it makes sense since like usually you'd like, it gives people time to like show up and like chill for a bit, I guess. But I've never really done that. I've always had the starting soon screen. I've just kind of like just started there and then like been like whatever, I guess. And like, you know, like honestly, I don't think I really need a starting soon screen even. But I made this like so long ago. Well, I didn't make this current starting soon screen recently. I guess this one like I set up recently. But like the framework that makes up this screen is kind of old. Not the oldest, but it's been a while. Pokemon drop. There's a Pokemon Twitch drop going on right now. Damn. Interesting. Sub for a great ball, guys. Subscribe to my channel for a great ball. For a great ball. Yes. Good. Wow. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I'm like just thinking about, I guess, just like some other stuff, I guess, but I don't know. I didn't stream yesterday because I was like not feeling great, but I'm feeling okay today. Although, you know what? I mean, I don't know. See, like this is like the problem, right? Where it's like it's kind of awkward to like try and like talk just off rip, I guess, you know, on a stream because like I'm not gonna check, and but like I'm also not actually sure if there's anyone here, right? And like the thing is, though, is that I don't want to like force people to like talk to me, right? Like if you're just gonna lower cuts, fine. Please do that. Actually, like don't talk. You don't have to talk. But it's like I don't know. Like sometimes I think like a kind of big portion of like talking on stream is kind of like facilitated by the assumption that you're speaking as though you are talking to someone, even if you don't really get a response. You kind of speak as if you are going to be like speaking towards someone, and that sometimes kind of feels like it's well, it's not weird, is it? It's like it's just kind of like I suppose it's just kind of like an interesting dynamic, I guess, considering how one-sided the conversation is anyway, because I'm the only one who can actually audibly speak, but whatever. Also, I turned off like my okay, well, like there's been like a little bit of a noise online recently about like Windows mic settings making your thing worse, and I didn't have that on, but I had like the Logitech one on, and like honestly, I don't know if there's a difference. I don't know if there's any like scholars of the mic here who can tell the difference between my current voice right now compared to like the last stream, which was like 6 days ago, maybe. I don't know if you can tell. If you can't tell, it's like fine too, by the way. But like I did change something about the settings technically. Although, like I said, I'm not sure how much like the default Logitech audio like mic settings really change. I'm not really sure how much that changes really, but I did change it though. So at work. Oh no, other room. Oh no, I'm sorry. fuck. You know, God. I mean, this is like a debate I've had for with myself for like a long time. It's just like constantly like, oh man, my these people can't watch me because they're doing because they're like asleep or something. You know, is there a better play time I could stream? But like the prospect of me streaming any later and any earlier than I already do right now is like so horrible for like me. Except for streaming later. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be totally honest. Streaming like later is something I'd be totally down to do. Except that I just can't. Because if I do it, I'm gonna like disturb people who are sleeping. So I just can't do that. I don't have like a soundproof booth in my room or something, so I can't afford to do that. But streaming any earlier though is like my day is already starts so like weirdly, just like disjointed, that if I tried to stream in the morning, I feel like I'd actually just like fall apart. Although maybe I should try that, you know? I should try to like swap it actually. And like, well, I don't know. Actually, do you guys subscribe to like morning things or like nighttime things, you know? Like morning showers or like nighttime showers or whatever? Like, do you think it's like, I mean, like, is it like scientifically better to work out at night or in the morning? You know, because I work out in the morning and the afternoon. But like, if I worked out at night, which is like something I can't really do actually, because it also might disturb people. But if I tried, you know, like, would that be like possible? Would that be like fine? I wonder. Would that like make it so that I could stream earlier? Although I think for some people that would make the schedule even more untenable for them actually if I streamed any earlier. But for some people it would make it way easier for them to show up actually if I streamed earlier. I mean, so the history of this is actually like a little strange actually, right? Because it changes with my daily routine. Because like when I was in, well, I mean, when I was doing online school, I still had classes in the morning, and when I went back into in person high school, I did also like have classes in the morning, and so I'd stream at night during weekdays and weekends mainly, I guess probably. But then there's like a period of time where I did stream pretty early, not early enough to like really consider it to be morning. It was never like before 12, obviously. But I did stream early enough where like when I got off stream, I would be like I would go and eat, like I'd go eat dinner, so it wouldn't be like 9 p.m. or anything. Although I guess the truth is now is that I don't eat after 12. Actually, I mean no, that's false. I don't eat after like 3 anymore. I guess basically. So I guess there's not really much for me to do after I stream, anyways, which is why it's ideal, I guess. But oh well. Although, you know, see, this is the thing that I'm thinking though. Like, if I ever, like, theoretically, like, I'm not. This is like a pipe dream type of shit. It's like it's not something that's really gonna happen. I don't think. I mean, I don't think at least. If it did happen, that'd be like the funniest shit ever. I think honestly, but if it did happen and I managed to become like even a modestly sort of successful streamer, and this became like my day job. That'd be really funny, number one. But like, I mean, besides that though, like, wouldn't it be like it would be like a thing where it's like I as the streamer would be like I could replace like my day job hours with streaming. So I'd be the type of streamer that could stream like from like 9 to like 9 to 5, I guess, or like 9 to 3, 9 to 5. I don't know. 9 to 5 is kind of a long day for just a streaming, I guess, is work. But see that like if I became like a streamer who did that for a living though, like I could theoretically actually it would be actual like work, like, you know, like this is like a dedication I have to do now compared to now, where it's still a dedication, but like it's not like a life or death dedication, you know, which is like it's kind of fun to think about. I think I don't know if it's just fun for me to think about actually, but like I think it's fun to think about. Like, I guess what if, but like I don't know. Honestly though, I don't know if I'd be able to like what I would do if I was even modestly successful though. I feel like I'd really hate to go to any like in person streaming event though. So maybe that's just me. Also, I should stream Doodles sometime actually. Did I? No, I posted the link in like a server, but I didn't Yeah, the link's in the server, but like I haven't made a stream doodle yet, which ow, my jaw exploding, holy shit. Okay. I was trying to make like a thinking motion with my face, but then it just like exploded my jaw instead, which is not good. Well, anyway, stream doodle today though. Let's okay, well, why don't we make like a little bit of a let's try EO, why don't we? Because like this is one of my projects now, I guess technically it's EO in Vintage Story. Although I think I'm in over my head honestly with it, but whatever. You know what? Actually, do you guys? I mean, do you think it'd be like better, like overall, if you were like? I mean, I don't know. Hmm. No, this is like a weird. Never mind. This is like a weird hypothetical I'm trying to cook up now, but like it's just like. I guess I'm like wondering, like, would you rather be like, I guess like, constantly in over your head, in terms of projects, or would you rather be like? Well, no. See, like this is the thing though, is that like if someone's like constantly in over their head in projects, they're gonna like be like a fucking like number one, they're gonna be stressed as hell all the time, but they would be improved really fast, right? But if you were like, I don't know, just like comfortable all the time with your projects, then it'd be like I don't know. Hmm. I guess okay. The hypothetical needs to cook for a little bit longer. I can't actually tell what I'm trying to say here, but like I don't know. I guess the point is that like I don't know. I guess like you're always a little in over your head when you're doing something. So like I guess I would rather be constantly in over my head on a project compared to like being like completely just like oblivious to anything happening. I guess no, compared to like I guess just like being like completely content with my projects all the time, just being like, yes, I know how to do this. Because that would mean that I would improve and I'd like be make cooler shit eventually, I guess. Like be uncomfortable, but like that's kind of part of it, I guess. Which is why I guess like the actual answer, if you want to be like not stressed all the time, is to like have like both. But that's not the point of it, I guess. Not the point of thinking about it, I guess. So I don't know. Dude, one of these days I should like explore and like really fucking like figure out what Sammy the program can do for me because I'm using it only for this VTuber thing, for this ToonTuber thing. But the thing is though is that I've seen it do some like wacky ass shit, like some wacky ass like shit where it's like have like custom stream like alerts things that are like really cool. But I don't know, and they're like animated and they're like dynamic and shit too, which is like the coolest shit ever to me. But I have no idea how to do it because I'm scared of the fucking program. But maybe one day we can do a stream about that. Actually, we can figure out how Sammy works, and we can like, you, like the goal is to like set up one custom like cut one custom like stream one custom stream like a I guess just like a alert maybe, or like automate one part of the stream, like maybe like the wheel, the gambling wheel. That'd be fun to automate maybe if I could figure that out. And then we could like, and then it'd be like maybe kind of interesting actually as a stream, and then I could learn something, but I don't know. I've been eating a lot of like just like single well, I don't know. I guess proteins just in general, I guess. I've been having just like for like lunch these days I've been like thawing out like one steak or like one cut, like one like a sort of car-shaped piece of like salmon. But and I've been just like cooking that in like a skillet. But like I thought, today I got like a little weird with it, and like I made like a sauce out of like this out of like a fucking the steak. I cooked a steak, and then like I tried to make like a pan sauce out of it, which is weird because like I couldn't actually find a wooden spoon in the house, which is like not the weirdest thing ever. You know why? It's because like I know where they are, because like they're probably in the garage because we don't use them that often, and like my family like put them there to avoid cluttering up the kitchen. But like it was still weird just like realizing all of a sudden like, wait, I don't have a wooden spoon. So I just like got like like chopsticks, and I used that to like scrape up the bottom of the pan. And that worked. It worked okay. I had like a kind of shitty sauce, a bunch of sauce for like my like half steak, I guess, which was kind of funny. I can't lie. But I don't know. See, like the thing is though, is that like I don't cook that much for myself because I don't. There's not a lot to cook actually. I usually have like a lot of salads, and kind of just like a lot of vegetables kind of blended together today these days, because I'm trying to lose weight and stuff. And like, I mean, it's not. I know a diet should be like sustainable for the rest of my life or whatever, but like, this is how I'm living recently. That's how I've been living recently, I guess. But like, I don't know. See, like, it's just that like I haven't really done anything culinarily interesting in the past like 6 months. So I've been like, so that's one thing I did recently. I mean, today even literally, which was like I made like a pan sauce, and I ate it, and it did. You know what? It was all right. I didn't hate it, but like I do think though that like I don't really know how to do it well. I don't think I don't really know. I don't really have any of the ingredients to make it like actually interesting. But that's like fine probably. You know what though? I bet it needed acid though. Actually, gosh. But I couldn't find the rice. I couldn't find any vinegar actually. I mean, I was expecting to be able to find rice vinegar, but I couldn't even find that. Which was like, huh? Hmm. I don't know if I don't know if there was anyone in the stream actually to hear that, but like I had my mic on, and I was like I went to go like pop a Tylenol, and so like I went to like the medicine cabinet like in my bathroom, and like I went to just go do that, but like I'm kind of wondering if like did you guys like hear that? Could you hear that? Like, did you get like? I'm just like thinking now. Is like, what would be the most like? I mean, like, okay, obviously there's like an easy like kind of dark answer about like but like like what would be like a kind of sound that you'd like really question if you heard it from like a streamer's mic? Because like if you were here at the start of the stream, you might have heard me like pop a pill bottle and like down a pill, just like dry. Cause I just just ate a Tylenol, but like. I wonder like what would be like a really weird sound that you could hear from a streamer's mic that would like make you like actually question what the fuck was going on. And I mean, I guess in this case you wouldn't be able to see it, right? Like even if the streamer had like a webcam, in this case like the webcam was like not like involved, I guess. But like I wonder, like what would be like a sound that would be like, I mean not like recognizably kind of like concerning, I guess, maybe. I don't really know how to describe it, I guess, but something that would be like weird, I guess, to just hear from the mic specifically. Oh, see, when I'm saying this out loud, though, I immediately know that there's like a bunch of like easy answers that are just like things that I can't say on stream anyway, but like, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, imagine if you like entered a stream and you heard them like, and like you said like you heard them like say like, oh, I want to go take a piss, and then they left, and then the mic was still on, and then you heard them like crack open like a can, like a can of beer or something. Wouldn't that be kind of funny? I think that'd be like a really funny bit. I think that'd be a pretty good bit. Although, you know what? A while ago, I got this YouTube short, and it was from like a streamer that I don't know anything about, and I still don't really know anything about the streamer. But like it was like a YouTube short about this one bit they did on stream where like the first part of the stream was like pre-recorded, and then they revealed themselves with like a green screen, and that was really funny. It was really good, but like damn, like wow, like see, this is what I mean though, you know, like whenever I think about like being like a content creator in any capacity, I always think about that guy, you know, like that guy had the chops, you know, they got the sauce, they could do it, you know, but like me, I don't know, man. I'm just like, I just talk, which is like, I mean, do you just think it's like fair to say that like streaming is probably like one of the, at least one of the easier like creation content methods on like online? Because like editing a video takes so long, man. And like editing a video takes so long. But like streaming, like once you have everything set up, like you know, like I think streaming has like a slow ramp up, you know? Like you have to like ramp up like a bunch of systems around you to be able to handle live performance. But once you get past like the ability to like even just do a live like just existence, not even a performance, just a live existence, I think streaming's pretty easy. You know, all things considered, compared to like making videos or anything, you know? I don't know if it's a controversial opinion. I don't think it's a controversial opinion, but like, I don't know. Although, you know what, though? There was that one thing earlier, like, I mean, it was a while ago at this point. I don't remember when, but like, there was a thing where it's like, hey, do you guys think that like streaming is like easier or harder than a 9 to 5? And it's like, obviously streaming is like easier than a fucking 9 to 5, right? But like, I don't know. Although, you know what though, see, like this is the thing with me though, is that like I think I would call a 9 to 5 harder just for the sake, just because of the fact that there's like a chance that you'd have to do a commute, you know, like just the fact that you'd have to go somewhere makes it like immediately harder than streaming, in my opinion. But in my opinion, at least, you know. Like sure, you kind of like sort of stew within yourself when you're streaming online, just like in your own house all the time. You kind of go stir crazy after, but it's like a lighthouse, I guess. But like it's like a lighthouse maybe, but like still though, I feel like commuting is such like an underrated fucking like like energy drain on people, and I don't know. Dude, you know what though? Like, are there people? Do you guys know anyone who like actually like enjoys their commute like a lot, like enough where it's like well, not weird, but like just like in general, like do they just enjoy it despite it all, despite what I've said here? Because like there's that one like bit of like discourse where it's like fucking like, oh my god, bro, like like holy shit, like like I mean, there's been like images on like the discourse surrounding this thing where it's like, oh man, I sure missed my commute, or like there's like that one like AI generated like fucking like pop art image of like fucking like a guy sticking their fingers into a hot cup of coffee and being like, and they're sitting in their car with like their shirt and tie and being like, haha, the morning commute, and it's like golden hour. That's just like, bro, like I don't know. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, do people... Okay, well, I know someone, at least, who likes coffee a lot. You know, it's like the coffee part, like, I understand that. Like, in the ritual of coffee, I can understand that. But, like, just, like, sitting in your car and driving to a place every day, is that, like... Do people romanticize that? Although, you know what? I guess, like, the thing is, though, that you kind of, like, package that with, like, the fantasy of having a job that pays you. I guess, you know, I guess the fantasy there is not just the fact that you're like you're like a guy who like has a job who drives to a place every day. The fantasy involves the fantasy is that you go somewhere like pays you and you have like a family and like a nuclear family, and you're fucking just like, and you have money, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. Do you guys know who Skullmug is actually? They're like a YouTuber or like a YouTube artist who I like a lot. Who like they make like sort of like low poly game like parodies of stuff, and then they have like some videos like this, and they made like a sort of like a 20-minute like short like pilot short for their show thing, and it's called Job Simulator. And it's really funny, but like the one part of it that like kind of stuck with me is that like after like you see this low poly like video game character like deal with like the most inane bullshit at their like sort of like retail fucking like service job at a grocery store, I think, or like a gas station grocery store, and they fucking like they come home and they come back to their loving wife, and they come back and they check their phone and it's like just got paid $400, and then they breathe in like really deeply, and it's like legitimately kind of like, and it's like legitimately kind of just like gives you pause for a second just because you listen to the guy just like actually just be like, all right. You know, and it's just like, you know, he's going to be okay. The guy's going to be okay despite the fact that his job is like that and he has to deal with all that shit. He's got money, he's got a whole life, he's like fine, he's gonna be okay. And it was like oddly like really just like sort of like comforting, you know, despite it being like at the end of like just the most insane bullshit happening ever. So you guys should watch it. You guys should go to Skullmug's YouTube channel and like watch their shorts on their shows, their show and stuff. You should watch it. I think it's cool. It's also really, I think it's funny. Although, you know, I mean, I don't know. See, like, am I dooming people to like a fate worse than like death if I say that you should watch a YouTube short, you know? Like, I feel so weird every time I say like fucking like, oh man, whenever it's kind of, it's just sort of just like a weird vibe overall when you like, when I'm here just like, you guys should watch this thing, and it's like a YouTube short that like obviously contributes to like a larger kind of conversation around content nowadays and how like a lot of people have like short attention spans or whatever, you know, like there's that whole thing, right? So like, am I like contributing to the problem if I tell you guys to go watch a YouTube short? Maybe. I don't know. Although I say that, but like Skullmug does have like full episodes of a show actually, so you could go watch those. Those are like 20 minutes, so like don't watch the shorts actually. I mean, I don't know. Seriously, like, the thing is though, I do want you to support them though. You should support Skullmug, so like if you wanted to watch their shorts, then I don't know, maybe just like leave it in the background and then just like scroll it and then like do something else, like read a book or something, I don't know. I want a viewer base that reads, but also supports creators. So like watch a YouTube, like leave a YouTube short running in the background while you read something. Yes, morally correct streamer. Fuck. So stupid. Oh no. I was here the whole time. Oh my god. Abaddon underscore in my chat the whole time. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Well, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, how you doing? Someone was feeling real down. I was letting my attention for the past 30 minutes. Damn, are they okay now? I hope they're alright. Jeez. Well, good on you for lending them your attention. That's good. Yeah, he is cool. Cool. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Wow, 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 wow. Dude, you know what? I mean, like, this is like a dumb like thing, but like, cause like I feel like nowadays, whenever you ask like what the point of something is, it's kind of like always boils down to like sort of some kind of like illogical sort of just like sort of shorthand answer that just like answers like most things. But like, do you guys know about those like that like that one video of about like the robot, like the Chinese robot that like fucking like is like that they're learning to run really fast and like and then like it like slams into like the wall and then like breaks his fucking back in a fly fury of sparks, you know? And it's just like I don't want to be like directly just be like what's the point of this? I guess, you know, like what's the point of like that, you know, like can't like robots obviously be like more efficient than a leg? But like, you know, I do wonder though. I am wondering though, like, what are they going to use this data for? Like surely that they're getting numbers from this, right? From how fast that guy is running and then breaking their back subsequently, right? Like I'm sure that there's like some kind of crunch happening in the background calculation happening that they have now, right? So it's like, what are they gonna do with it? I'm kind of curious. Oh, you know what though? Do you guys ever think about like how often you may have seen like this specific story where it's like a guy loses like some part of their hand, maybe it's the whole hand or maybe just part of their hand, and once they do that, they immediately they have this sort of like documented journey of like how they designed and created their own like prosthetic hand because like the medical system failed them or something. Like, do you guys? I mean, do you? I feel like I've seen at least like fit like at least like 10 of those kinds of stories in the past. Like one a year maybe. I see one of those stories where it's like this guy is starting a company where they make prosthetic hands or legs or whatever specifically with their new design and for their kind of disability, which is cool. You know, I'm not saying it's like bad or anything, but like it's just like I'm wondering about. I guess like, do you guys ever like? You guys ever like noticed like I guess like notice like how often how many of those there are, I guess. And I mean, I guess it's just a testament to how many times people go, how many like people like need prosthetics, I guess overall. But like, still though, you guys ever think about that? You know, one of my genuine like fears though in my life is legitimately like, what if I lost a limb, like lost my right hand? What would I do? You know, like, and I'm not like really, really proud to say that I would probably think about offing myself. But like, I don't know, man. Like, what would I do at that point? Because like, I wouldn't be able to like, I probably wouldn't be able to go into like whatever alternate career path that like my family would want me to go into anyway without like without an arm, right? So like, what would I do? You know, like I do so many things with my hands. You know, like I like to cook sometimes, which I do with my hands. I like to play some instruments that I do with my hands. Although, you know what, I bet I could figure out a way to jerry rig a trombone that I think I could play it without like my hands. Actually, you only need like an arm to play a trombone, really, technically, I guess. But like, still though, the whole point though is still just like, you know, what would I do? What would I do, man? It's just like it's so disheartening to think about. I mean, man, I would try. I would fight. I would try like fight hell and high water. But like, man, I don't know how to swim. Although, okay, that's a lie. I do know how to swim. But like, you get the point of the metaphor, right? Like, geez, man, I don't know. Having a disability is scary. Yeah, man. Uh, Ow, my jaw, fuck. Fuck, ow, fuck, ow, ow, fuck. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You know, this is like a weird like thought though, I guess, but like do you guys ever think that there'll be like I mean, I guess like I mean, do you think that like I like face tracking technology can get to the point where it can actually like lip sync properly or like do anything like that isn't that actually breaks through like the sort of like the fucking like no, well, see, no, that's like a dumb question because like it already kind of has, right? People have done like things where it's like photorealistic like sort of like swaps and stuff, I guess, but like I wonder though, but like I guess in terms of just like 2D though, I guess just like I feel like there's always a sort of barrier between like the mouth and like the sort of actual like articulation, but I guess that just kind of like has to be tuned to the person. It's expensive, yeah. I mean, you know what? I don't know. This is like a kind of like not sad, but it's kind of like weird to think about. But like I remember like a long time ago, I watched like a video where it's like someone deep faked like a meme, deep faked a guy over a popular meme thing, and it was like, and it was like kind of scary to watch actually because you saw it and you just kind of didn't register that like it wasn't like actually the guy. And I was like, damn, you know, like damn. And I mean, like deepfakes have existed for a while at this point, but like at the time, it was still just kind of like, whoa. I mean, even now, all the time, it's just like, is this AI? Is this AI? Is this AI? Whatever, you know. And it's like, who knows, man. And like the niche of like a guy who knows how to like spot like an AI image is already like being filled by a lot of people who like now do it like pretty often, you know. But man, although you know what, I don't really subscribe to the idea that like technology like improves infinitely like forever though, you know. Like I'm sure that it'll improve to like a point, but like I don't really know if I don't think talent technology always improves like infinitely though. I don't think. Maybe that's just me being like weird though. Hydrate. Drop coin 375 in my chat with the hydrate. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. It follows what we call a sigmoid curve. A sigmoid curve, you say? A sigmoid curve. For example, we can't improve a hammer. It's the way it's been since forever, since that's just how physics work. Yeah. Poof. Wowie. Sigmoid function. Is sigmoid a guy or is sigmoid just like a name? The name they gave this actually is like sigmoid like a person, or is like the name of, or did they just call it that? Or did they just call it that? Shape of sigma, the Greek letter S. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, sigma, sigmoid. Yeah, that makes sense. Sigmoid, God, fuck, God, this is so stupid. But the other day I saw someone in Discord call someone a thoid. Like instead of someone calling like fucking like instead of saying foid, they called someone a thoid. So it's they them thoid thoid. So it's like foid, but like it's a stoid. And it's like I feel bad for laughing, but like that's so fucking funny. And like I'm not gonna call anyone a Thoid ever. That's like the word. That's like so weird. But like Thoid is so fucking funny to me. I just God, are you kidding me? I got bored in the middle of writing a paper, lol. So dropping by for a few minutes. All right, all right. What's the paper on? If you want to tell me. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine too. I probably won't understand it. Probably can't understand it anyway. But like, hey. Da, Sigmoid. I can't say a lot. You can't say. You're not allowed to say. Man. Okay. Keep your secrets, motherfucker. Okay. All right, that's fair though. That's all right. I don't blame you. Okay, you know what? I don't know. That's like fine, right? Oh, man, look at how many lines are already in this fucking page, bro. Holy shit. Look at all these fucking just lines, bro. Oh my god. Time to draw your Volpoid. My Volpoid. My Volpoid. Wow. Well, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Good luck. Have fun. Good luck. Have fun. I was working on this thing like the other day, or like yesterday, literally. And I feel like it's already kind of run away from me, like the sort of concept that I was already doing, but like, whatever. What if we doodle this for a little bit? Why don't we like think about this for a little bit? This comic. Although I think this pose is really cute, I do think it kind of breaks proportion a little bit because I kind of redesigned fucking Io for like into like this kind of smaller shape. But then I made her look like this. But then her legs kind of get elongated in this pose. Which maybe that's fine, actually. Maybe that's fine, but like, I don't know. Oh my god, wait, I just noticed the PNG tuber lol. It looks so nice. You noticed it now? I thought you noticed it last fucking stream. Did you what are you watching this on your phone? Well, yeah, look at it. It speaks. Look at my tail. It swishes. It swishes when I'm not speaking and speaking at this at 2. Wow. 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 Yeah. To be honest, I was clocked out of that stream. You must have been for you to be so clocked out of the stream that you didn't notice like the one other defining feature of my stream currently. I have like my chat, the screen, and like the tuber. That's all that's on the screen usually. Although I guess you can't really read the tuber. I guess it's fast fair, I guess. So I don't know. Holy fuck, what? PNG tuber? Yeah, right? Holy fuck, man. But yeah, that's something I have now. I made it like a couple months ago, but like it's not. I've been here for a bit at this point, you know. Alright, but anyways, back to paper writing I go. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Thank you. Yes, in and out. Alright, yeah, man. See ya. Good luck with the paper. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. You're looking so cute here. I'm glad. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna make the horizon actually a little higher, actually. Okay, you know something I did think about when I was making this comic. When I started like planning this comic, though, is that like should I like draw everything as if they're like the in-game item, or should I like draw them as if they're like sort of naturalistic, and then like I don't know, make just like pretend that things were like working this certain way. But like I think landing somewhere in the middle, where it's like I'm gonna make like some things that are like sort of like normal-ish, but like other things are gonna be like kind of like blocky-ish. It's not gonna be perfect though, because I'm not dealing with trying to make. I'm not gonna deal with like trying to make it perfect, but make it like the Minecraft movie. Okay, well, problem number one. I have not seen the Minecraft movie. How the fuck does it? What the fuck does the Minecraft movie like do it? Like, is it? How do they do it? I only know that like the zombie thing. I only know what the fucking chicken jockey looks like. Let's see. Although, you know, is the food like also like is the food cubes in the Minecraft movie, or is it like weird and just like I don't know, not cubes, I guess. Register already loves their voxels, to be fair, so things usually look rounder compared to MMC. Yeah, right. And they have like a lot of textures too, or like flat textures that like kind of go on a plane. They usually like to do a lot of stuff like that. So like that's why I mean that's why there's like grass in this first one, right? There's like a bit of grass here. I'm probably not gonna like draw any more complicated backgrounds than that. By the way, I'm probably not gonna draw anything more complicated than that. You know, can I make it so that she's like visually holding a rock here actually? You know, I don't think EO has like ball eyebrows. By the way, I'm pretty sure I just made this up for this comic, for this comic's design. Anyway, actually, I don't think this character usually has this kind of these kinds of eyebrows. Voxel eyebrows. Oh man. I mean, you know, I don't know. By the, I mean, okay. I might get, if I color this, by the way, which I might color this. I might do like a light wash, like a light like watercolor wash of this for this. But like, if I do color it, though, like do you like like should I make her blue? Like, should I make her blue? That's like the ultimate question right now. Is like, do I make her like actually like a seraph, or like do I not do that and just make it so that she's EO, but like in Vintage Story, that she's actually just Isekai deer and that'd be it. Cause like her design, I didn't plan for her to be blue, but like. I'm gonna draw like a stick on the ground now. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, how do I want to do this actually? Started watching season 2 of the Tis Time for the Torture Princess. Peak anime, listen, legit the most wholesome anime ever written. Right. I mean, I forgot that anime got like an anime to begin with. Actually, is there like a season 2 too? Wow, that's crazy. switching back and forth between that and Yanni Neko. Yanni Neko is going to church after the brothel. Going to church after the brothel? Holy fuck, bro. Oh my god. Going to church after the brothel. You're going to one to like cleanse yourself? Wow. Crazy. Also, legit, the anime is already 100% peak score and the voice acting brings it to 120%. That fucking sword makes me laugh so hard. Okay. I'm glad it does it. I'm glad it's fun. Honestly, I mean, I don't know, man. I like listening to people talk about things they like. I'm glad that it elevates it. It continues to elevate it. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hello, cuties. Oh my god, it's Ravania Crescentia in my chat. Hello, hello, hello. Just had a banging sandwich. You guys just had a banging sandwich? Whoa, what was it made of, huh? What was in the banging sandwich? Oh my god, bro. Are you kidding me? American cheddar, deli chicken, and a bit of mustard on plain bread, but damn, it did hit because I toasted it. Wow, Oh, man, I mean, that sounds really good. Fuck, I don't know. Sandwiches are better hot. Write that on my tombstone. On your tombstone? Damn. Ravania Crescentia, loving wife, also really likes sandwiches too. Lamau. Actually, what do you want on your tombstone? Actually, do you actually what do you want? What do you want to write on your tombstone? What do you want on your tombstone? Actually, probably I love my honey. Wow. Your tombstone right now is your Discord. Is your Discord fucking status? Yeah, makes sense. She really does. Is my status message for like everything for like a decade? Makes sense, you know. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. Well, it's like, well, what the fuck do I write? Oh, I know. I love my husband. Hell yeah. Okay, so here's the sequence of things now. Okay, see, like I think I'm already like fucking experiencing comics like scope creep right now. But like we have the first page here, character introduction, and then just like she picks up a rock, looks around, establishing shot, and now knife making montage, which like oh my god, this is already like 3 pages for like nothing, bro. For like not a lot is happening, not a lot is happening, but like I can work with this maybe. I don't know. I love it. Can't wait for the next chapter. Fuck. I mean, I'm deliberately okay. See, like the low effort part is here is that I'm just trying to like make it so that I can like do this without actually thinking too hard. You know, I'm trying to like basically like refine down my usual doodle chibi style into something that I can actually like sort of replicate and actually do with like more with a little more thought right now. And my chibi style is not like refined that much at all, but like I don't know. But man. I'm trying to figure it out though. See, like, I mean, I'm still debating. Like, should I do like another line art pass for this? Like, should I do like another pass for this and like make it like give it like cleaner line art and shit, or should I just like do like a watercolor wash over this and try to make it as low effort as possible to make it so that I actually can make something, you know? Because just like like, am I gonna already scope creep this like so much? Like, oh man, I don't know. The pacing in space makes it seem lighthearted. I wanted to start lighthearted at least because Vintage Story is like it's a sandbox game, but like fucking the horrors appear too. You know, like I'm gonna have to like make it like scary when the bear appears, when the bear and the horrors appear. You know, so like man. Very meta to keep it slow paced though. That's the whole purpose of Vintage Story. Parallel Life Simulator, yeah. I mean, I'm also thinking about like how fucking like how much dialogue do I want in this? You know, like how much like should I write for this actually? Because the starting page has the most writing, obviously so far. It's the title, and then immediately it's like, hi, this is my name, and it's that, and then like there's no words in this page, and then like no words in this page yet. So like I don't know. What if she speaks in oboe? How the fuck do I make someone speak in oboe in a comic? Holy shit. I need to submit this question to the fucking I need to submit this question to the fucking to the fucking like speech bubble like channel, you know? The comic inking channel. Lines? Oh man. Oh fuck. How do I draw this thing? Lines? Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Lines were declared, lines were declared, lines were declared. The Treaty of I don't know. The Shape Convention. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm holding on. Actually, you know what? For this panel, we're gonna do some crazy fucking foreshortening. We're about to do some crazy fucking foreshortening. Actually, I lied. Actually. Wow. Knife. Oh, you know what? I am realizing all of a sudden though that like I gotta like figure out a design for like how I want to draw like the other like the NPCs in this game, huh? Well, you know what? I mean, I don't know. I guess it doesn't have to be complicated or anything, but like, Vintage story, fucking shits. Traders. Wow. Wow, this wiki page is empty. Holy shit, okay. Does there not exist a single page of this, of like a single picture of a trader, of a vintage story trader on fucking online? Okay, no, they exist. Alright, no, they exist. What the fuck, bro? KMBK Arcadia had a very cool depiction of how his Dragon OC trips like birds, and it was awesome, but I can't find it because he either deleted it or it's buried behind between 300 Warhammer screenshots, and I haven't had the time for that. That's fair. It was a valiant effort. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Wow, Oh shit, is this the moment actually where I make a new like vector layer instead of a regular layer so I can like fuck with like the points of this actually? Oh shit. See, like now if I do this and then now I like object tool and then I can do that. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a triangular panel. Holy fuck, can you believe it? You know, vector layers also like you change the brush, use on them die, and vectors are fucking busted, brother. Yeah. I mean, I've known about that feature, but like I've never used it because I never really understood exactly. I never really had like the moment where I really needed to do that. But I did use vectors specifically for like their one ability where it's like you can do like this thing, you can do like this thing, and this thing is like really useful for animation specifically. Like honestly, I kind of hate doing that in regular fucking like in regular drawing. I kind of usually want to design my strokes a little bit more than that, than just like doing that. But like for doing animation cleanup, that's like really useful actually. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'm still thinking about the effort level of this, but like, I mean, every so often I think about like, do you guys like know like Poor Forever? I guess like that artist. And then and they make like a million brushes like every month, but like they also like make a lot of paintings and stuff, right? But like I've seen before, like in their speed paints, they always make like a little doodle of the illustration they do before they fucking like make it, which is like so absurd, so like funny to me. I don't know, like they make like a chibi like shitty like low effort doodle of like what the illustration is gonna be, and then they just make the illustration again, and it's like wow, that's so good. That's so good, bro. Like how do they do that? And it's like, and the doodles are good too. That's the thing, though. So like the fucking like the doodles like look good as well. Like I'm trying to match the effort they put in like for the doodles, honestly, kind of because they hammer them out without much of a sketch either. They just kind of do it, and it's like wow, bro. All right, watch out. Io's got a knife now. Io's got a knife now. Look at that. Look at her. Her head's kind of wide in this, isn't it? I'm drawing that on the wrong layer, but like, who give a fuck, I guess. Who cares, I guess. Okay. Who cares, I guess. Whatever. That's fine, probably. I'm sure. Me when the wrong layer police shoots me dead in a car chase. Fucking oh my god. 5 stars, buddy. Oh lord. I opened fire first. Oh my god. Unprovoked. Chibi comics bring me so much joy. Your style is well suited for it. Oh no, fuck. Fuck. Oh god. Oh no, fuck. Oh, expectations, fuck. Oh. Oh man, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, I don't know. See, like, I don't feel like I put that much like thought as others have maybe into the way they like kind of like should have put it into like sort of their chibi styles or whatever. You know, I feel like I haven't really put as much of thought as I should have because like I'm just like I don't know. I just haven't. I don't think I really have like the refinement that a lot of other people have about this have to go with this kind of thing. And you know, my favorite chibi comics, chibis are always like they're simple, but they're like simple in a way that like makes me like really think. And I don't know if I can really get to that point. You know, it's always like really well executed shorthand in my opinion. But I don't know if I can really get to that. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Like I have my two references that I had in mind when I was like doing this. First thought this up initially, which was I mean two artists. Like one was Dork Dragoon and also this other artist, which is their name is like Drooling Demon or Jack McGee. And like one's a storyboard artist and Jack's like a storyboard artist. So like they have like these little doodles they do of characters and it's like my favorite. I really like them. Like this doodle from Drooling Demon. I really like this, you know? It's so like it's so simple and like nice. And obviously Dark Dragoons like chibis are like just like powerful. And like these are so powerful, man. Look at how efficient this is, bro. Holy fuck. Man. But like, see the limited colors here is also something I'm looking at towards. You know, it's like you see like the shadow being this color too, and like the sort of like loose coloring, and like, the limited colors of this one is something I'm also looking towards. Hmm. I should up my chibi game, but it boils down to having a broader vision. Oh man. I mean, there's a saying that if you're bad at chibis, you're useless and you should kill yourself. Oh my fucking god. You know what they say? Oh no, bro. No, bro. No. Bro. Bro. Source engine, oh my god. Source engine, source engine, oh my god, B-Hop, fucking Edgebug, oh my god, fucking, it's, movement games are trash nowadays, oh my god, Surf, oh my god, fucking, oh my god. No. Yeah. I should make this whole thing a little bit more in the distance, actually. Well, Okay, what if I just make the fort further in the distance, huh? And I wouldn't need this much fucking detail, obviously. Fucking idiot. Oh my god. Fucking idiot. Oh god. Man, I need to gossip. You do? Not here though. It's okay. All right. All right then. All right. If you got tea, then all right then. Okay. Some hot and goss. Actually, is there a shortcut for me to be able to like toggle the fucking like things, like the fucking yeah, the margins? I can, but like it's not like a button. I can just click. I need to like. I can't toggle it easily right now, at least. So crop marks, safety margin. Oh, you know what? I don't need the safety margin actually. You know what? That's the one thing I don't actually need to see here actually, because I'm not like making this for print. Actually, I don't give a fuck about print, so I don't give a fuck about print. So who cares? Yeah. Wow. Oh my god, and Ali lost. Hello. You know what? Actually, I mean, I don't know. I saved this one thing a while ago that was like, oh, this is the new platform that is cool for like self-hosting your webtoons, and then I forgot about it, and then I can't find it anymore. So it's like I don't know what to do. So it's like, where am I gonna put this? Because if I just upload it to like Blue Sky and Twitter, that's gonna be like annoying if I ever want to like go back and like look at it, right? So it's like fucking like I don't remember what the site was to like self-host like your own webcomic site though. Fucking god damn it. Ugh. Was it something I linked? I don't think so. Actually, I think it was like something I saw that was just like a huge movement happening overall. That was just about like web comics and stuff. But Maybe it was actually. You know what? Now that you say that, maybe it was. Maybe I'm just like being like stupid, but like, oh my god, Lost from Light 123 with the fucking fish emote, the fish 123. Is it this? I feel like it might have been something I saved on Twitter, but like, oh gosh, I don't know. I just search in my bookmarks actually see if I can find it. Comic. No, it's not in here. What if I should have webcomic, huh? Webcomic specifically. No. Okay, apparently I did not save it. Well, fuck. Fuck shit. Stupid things I do too many times. Use the ice cream tool with it set to transparent instead of the color I need. Oh no, oh no. our eyes are like too big here, but like it's kind of funny. Man, I can't find the wallpaper protection I was gonna use ref to put on Yun's room. It was so ugly, so outdated. So damn, so ugly, so outdated. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is kind of funky. Don't take me down, the funky down. Wow. She looks so fucking small in this frame, which is like deliberate, but like, wow, she's so fucking. She looks so fucking small. I mean, I just it's on purpose, but like, still, like, Jesus Christ. I mean, oh my god. It's just, Dear Google, when I Google old Chinese wallpaper, I watch the amount of stuff they use in the 80s in the Pacific apartment, not literally painting for me. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. So we start off here, and then there's no dialogue. So it's just my name is Leo. It seems like arrived in the wilderness. Whoa, she's in the wilderness. Then she picks up a rock. Whoa, and then she wanders around this vast world. She finds a stick, finds another rock, makes a knife. Oh my god, is that a house? Holy shit. Wow, she's small. She's gonna open the door. And then, I don't really want to draw the entirety inside of the fucking house. But, like, I do want to communicate my surprise in realizing that the fucking guy in this house did not live in the house, but instead lived, like, underground. Which isn't, like, unusual for the game, I guess, but, like, I was surprised, so I want her to be surprised about this, too. Insert game screenshot out of fucking nowhere. That would be really fucking funny. You know what? That would be really, really funny. I can't even lie. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, it'd be really funny, but like, oh god, it'd be so like, I guess like out of place. I mean, like, it being out of place is what would make it funny too. But like, oh jeez. Ow, my jaw. Okay, well, here's a thought then. Like, what if I did, like... Can I hold shift for this? Can I hold alt for this? Or control? Alt. No. Okay. Shift alt. No. I can't do this on one axis. Control. Shift. No. Is there an option for that? Actually, if I hold just okay, if I select it, I can just use the arrow keys, which you know that is kind of funny. Wait, so if I like do this, actually, if I select it and then I just like hold up. Okay, you know what? That works. That does work technically. Yeah, baby. Yo. And I hold those two, select those two, and then move them up to like there. Okay, then unselect one, please. And then select that one. And then just do that. It's not going to be perfect, obviously, because I'm just eyeballing it, but I want it to be kind of rough anyway. You know, I'm using like a texture. I'm using a textured panel here anyway, right? Look at that. So that's kind of funny, right? That's kind of funny. Well, okay. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Stretch, hydrate, and then another hydrate. Jesus, okay. Okay, now I'll hydrate twice, I guess. No. Two gulps. The count. Two gulps. Yes. Oh shit, you know, I gotta like make like speech bubbles that like actually work for this format, don't I, huh? Or like make like rough textured speech bubbles, huh? Rounded balloon. Rough rounded balloon. It's green? Oh, it's green, right, it's green. $20? 20. Oh, ooh. If I put this, oh wait, by the way, I need to add to. Okay, hold on. If I go this and I make it, then it's like, why does it create there? Okay. Create a new layer. Add to selected area layer. So if I make a new layer now, if I do that, will it be fine? No, why does it put it up there, motherfucker? Stop that. Do I need to go to the edit my preferences for this thing actually? Do I? Preferences. Canvas, file, animation, layer, frame. Dude, how does it fucking work, bro? Oh my god. Oh, is it because I need to actually need to like add text before I can even like do that properly? Is that why? I bet that's it, isn't it? Actually, huh? Okay, and then now I go to the bubble and I just add to selected layer and I just do like this. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. It's kind of funny now, actually. This is like one of the first times I'm actually using Clip Studio Paint, the manga program for a manga, for a comic, actually. What's going on in this comic? This is a comic which is just basically just like sort of showing like my first it's just sort of like using an OC, using my OC to like tell the story of my first playthrough of Vintage Story, which is like Minecraft, but like not. It's like it's a sandbox game similar to Minecraft, except it's like not that at all. So I'm using an OC to like just like draw a comic based on that experience that so far. And yeah, so that's what's happening. So if I run it down again, the game is called Vintage Story, so the comic's called A Vintage Story. Wow, I'm so fucking creative. And then this is Io. This is my existing character. Her name is Io. She's a rabbit girl thing, small creature. So her name is Io. She has spawned into the wilderness. She might be blue, by the way. So she picks up a rock. Whoa. And it's like, oh my god. Then she walks around in this vast world for a little bit. Whoa-wee. She finds some sticks. She smashes them together. Holy shit. She creates a knife. And it's like, oh my god. Is that a house? Yes. So she goes to investigate the house. And then right when she's about to open the door, a noise comes out from the floor. What the fuck? What the fuck? And yeah, that's what's happened so far. And it's just recounting my playthrough of it's basically just doing that. It's recounting my playthrough of Vintage Story basically. So it's a it's a comic like video game let's play, I guess. I don't know, except it's using an OC of mine. So and I'm trying to make it as low effort as possible. I mean, you can tell kind of, you can probably already tell, but I'm trying to make it as doodly and like as low effort as possible. So like it's kind of manga-ish, but like it's mainly still just doodles and scribbles. Like this is kind of the style that I use for like the doodles and the gambling thing. So yeah, for when you gamble. So yeah. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you, Neela. Also, welcome to the stream. Oh my god, so Sonara, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah. And yeah, you know, this is the first time I've like made like active use out of a lot of like basically the manga and comic features that Clip Studio offers, actually, because I'm not actually a comic artist. I've usually mainly used it for illustration and animation. Unsurprisingly, it's not surprising, but like still. This is the first time I'm really using it for anything like this, though. Yeah. And Vintage Story is fun, by the way. It's like it's a pretty interesting game actually because like I said, it's like Minecraft, but like everything takes forever. Like you need to like fucking like I mean like I did in the comic actually. You can see I thought I did this in the comic, but like fucking like I had to find sticks, find a rock, and then you have to use the rock and like smash it against another rock to create a knife blade, and then only then can you make a knife, which is like a basic tool. And there's also like camps of like little houses here that like obviously that's what this is now, but still though, right? Like it's kind of uncompromising like that. So there's a lot of little things like that exist. So it's like I'm I don't know, yeah. So that's what I'm like trying to do here, basically. Just illustrate sort of me figuring, because I mean like I have used the wiki a little bit, and I have had to use like the handbook a little bit because the game is so dense that you kind of need to. But for my first playthrough, I have been doing my best to try and just like do things like blind as much as I can. Like I have a friend, Abaddon actually plays the game a lot, and they know a lot of things, and they've been teaching me some things. But like I've been trying to like I'm using the comic to try and illustrate like a first timer experience here. So yeah. Yes, it's Abaddon underscore our resident 1 trillion hour vintage story player. What do you have to say about the game, Abaddon? Here's the mic. Do you recommend it? Fun, cool, very good, very good. Well, that was kind of scary. Now here's comes a question actually. How do I draw one of the NPCs? How do I draw an NPC in this game, huh? Hmm. Because like it's a Minecraft, it's because like it's still the people in this game are still kind of Minecrafty, so it's all variants of your OCs who are treating it like a normal thing. Oh my god. Oh my, that would be. Oh god. I'm not gonna do that, but that's really funny actually. Holy shit. Draw them cube like to differentiate with the players and NPCs. I might do that. You know what? Like maybe I should do that actually. Just make them slightly cubish to give it some vintage storyness. And besides, like my OC, I guess. My OC is an organic form in a cube world. Oh my god! What a fate! What a fate to befall her. Wowee. Okay, actually, I might transform this and move this like this way a little bit. I'm gonna give me the space to like just be like. Get your big ass ears out of the panel. Get your big ass ears out of the panel. Okay, you know what? I think this is in like a kind of fun spot. I mean, I'm still. I mean, it's like it's still like I don't know. I'm not sure about the cube thing yet. Actually, this is like a test so far, but like it might be fun to keep going with that idea. Who knows? I mean, cause like I mean I don't know how many of the interactions of these with the people I am gonna actually like have, but like I do think that this could be fun, but I do also think that like I think I want to focus on EO and or sort of. I mean, see, like the thing is like I'm not sure if I really want to draw like the animals cubic, right? I kind of want to make the animals like real, as real as they can be. So I might do that, trying to make them realer, and I just have like the NPCs be kind of cubish, just that like it's like it's a cube game, I guess. Okay, is there a way to like batch export these multiple pages? Oh, batch export PDF. I can export multiple pages of a PDF. Whoa, holy shit. Do you have Nen? Nen, like the Hunter x Hunter power system, or what? Does Rich's Story also only sell keys from their website? They sell from the Humble bundle too, right? The Humble store too. That's where I got mine. Vintage Story. Game modes, whatever. You can buy it on the Humble store, yeah, or the website or the Humble store, yeah. Only body pages. Start page 1. What's a body page? I don't know, bro. Okay, so EO VO1. Wow. 4? Whoa. Okay, so there's a draft. I'm probably not gonna post this anywhere yet, except for like maybe my server, maybe, or like some other places, maybe. But like, I'm probably gonna like save posting this anywhere online at least for a bit. But I don't know though. I think yeah. I think I might say save this and like keep it like around for a bit though. I'm gonna post it in my server at least. But we're gonna like yeah, I don't know. That's fun though. That's fun though. I think that's fun. Dude, wait a second. I dropped 15 frames at some point. When the fuck did I drop 15 frames exactly, huh? When did my stream drop 15 frames? When the hell did that happen? My god. BRB food, have a good food, have a good food. Yep. Oh, you know what? I am using like a manga format to make that comic, but like, is a manga format even like the best way for me to even do that? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue. Anyway, let's do some work, by the way. What was I gonna do? Oh shit, right. Okay, see, I need to do something here, which is number one, I need to actually like figure out some colors, which I'm gonna do now. But I also need to do that before I actually do like anything else, because like, yeah. So let's make some folders, and I should also let my commissioner, my client commissioner, my client commissioner know that I'm working on this right now. Hello, I'm working on it right now. And also, do you have any direction for Daedra's colors? Yeah. No, not yet. Do you have any direction for Daedra's colors? Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so number one, Fitch here, the first character here. So I want some dark colors, and also, have we actually hold on? Have we seen the Halloween Devil and Chainsaw Man in the anime yet? I don't actually know if they have any official colors. Because like a brain can be like a lot of colors, but stereotypically it's like pink, right? It can look like a bunch of different colors and still read as a brain, but like I guess like technically, you know, it's still probably a lot, usually just pink. So let's what's this brush? No, let me get like something that I can color with. I can color with this, right? Probably. So if we get like a sort of bony white, is this bony white? Bone. Okay, well, see, like this is the thing though. Actually, is that like bone is like stereotypically it's dry because like skeletons or whatever. But like, if this would this be like wet bone or like? Because there's like a brain coming out of it too, so like should it be like pink, more warm actually, or like less warm, should it be cooler, or like Because I feel like a warmish white like tone is like kind of bone-ish, right? I wonder. Glow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Kind of sunflower-esque golds and bronze, basically bronze metal. Bronze! Fuck, I forgot about that. Right, she's like, clockwork, right! I'm stupid! Holy shit. Okay, got it. Huge. Okay, gotcha. I will give my client a thumbs up emote. I can't find the thumbs up emote. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that, actually. I can't find it. Okay. Why can't I find... Wait, hold on. Why the fuck can I not look for, like... Oh, wait, okay, never mind. I'm just stupid. Whatever, okay. Okay, this is like flesh toned ish. Okay. And then brain pink. I mean, you know what? Like, brains vary from like being portrayed as like bright pink or like sort of like off, sort of kind of similar bony-ish, right? But like sometimes they're blue too, because like you like because fuck it's like computer simulation brain, you know. But like. See, this is a very, very bright pink. Very saturated pink. If I make it like, I don't know, if you know what, let me just try it. Let me just fill this up, actually. Let me just see if I can make this work. Oh my god, no, bro. See, that's like kind of comical, right? I'm not sure if I really enjoy that. So if we desaturate it like a tad, though. Yeah, let's desaturate it like a tad and then see where we can like really go with this. But like Halloween Devil. The name isn't even Halloween Devil, is it? It's fucking, I don't know, Cosmo, right? Oh, some of these fan colors just have it be the same color as their like purplish hair, huh? Which I guess, you know what? How interesting. Candy purple, maybe? That's like general, just sort of that, I guess. Okay, see, this is what I'm saying though. Like, I feel like with like the bright pink, the pink of the brain, and like the skin tone of like the bottom jaw face part, it's just like, what can I do to the skull here that would make it like actually like something, you know, rather than just being like there, I guess, you know. Roll my heart. Alright. Skull. Because like I could yellow it. I could make the skull yellower. But like that kind of like makes it like risk being like skin tone-ish, doesn't it? So they give it textured a little bit and just try to make it be like, I don't know, like render it a little bit as if I'm flying off the seat of my pants. Oh my shit. No. Okay, see, like, what if I had, like, the pink sort of, like, bleed color into the skull a little bit, you know? Just, like, have it, like, kind of just, like, I don't know, go into it a little bit. It's, like, reflecting light off, like, the light's, like, reflecting off, like, the skull from the brain onto the skull, so it'd be, like, a little pink anyway, I guess, but, like... Like, it would take, like, this fucking yellow. Yeah. It's kind of goldish. See, this is what I was thinking, right? Like, if I make the skull, like, a goldish tone, actually, that would maybe open up the possibility of adding some gold, like, gilding to, like, the rest of the cloak, too, right? Like, I could potentially think of that. Which would be interesting, I think, if like the skull was like yellower. And then like we could like light it up a little bit, at least, just to like make it a little less just over encompassingly yellow. But like, does that take away from like the skull though? I don't know, part. Cause like I mean the skull is definitely like primarily like the shapes and like the forms that make the skull, definitely, but like I don't know, is there still something there though? I paint like a little bit here for the thing though, like the fucking what if I did that? Just to the lips, just to that. I actually formerly thought of having arcane gilded etchings in the skull too, but that's a lot, lol. Oh jeez. Oh, jeez. I mean, I don't know. That might be like an good idea, but like, might be a good idea. I could like think about from the color. Well, I mean, actually, you know what? I don't know. Like, what if it was like sort of just like attached to the edge of like this part here? I mean, like, I don't know. Actually, what color would arcane gilding be though? No. Like if I get a gold, okay, my preference leans towards rose gold, obviously, because I'm just weird like that. But like, if I had this kind of tone here, okay, maybe it needs to be a little lighter to be like, okay, a little more yellow to be goldish. Oh, I don't know. That could be funny. This could be interesting. It would lend some like credence to the idea that this is like, I mean, not on purpose, I guess, but like maybe like I don't know if you want it to be seen on purpose, but like it would seem lend to like a bit credibility to the fact that like this is like something that they've lived with for a while, and if there's some etching to this though, actually, if there's just like a skull, maybe, and they just had this little bit of ornamentation to like the whole, I guess, of the brain, the whole of the brain. That's an idea. You know, I'm gonna keep that little like these little spikes here just for like the sake of like iteration, and we can see if we like them later once we add some more color to the whole thing, I guess. Oh yeah, for sure. They've been scaled up for us some time now. I try to say you're cooking. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, so like, I don't know, that could be like just to maintain it, or just like, I don't know, some kind of twisted skull fashion sense, who knows. Anyway, yeah, let's go with this. So grays and blacks, the clash with the skull and the white ram. True, true, true. Although I guess I should make, I mean, see, this is the thing though, is that like the white of like the ram and the skull is kind of like starting to become like sort of like, in essence, like a yellowish though, so. I'm also thinking in that line though that the horns of the ram might also become definitely more of a gold tone. Although let me Google ram skull again. I don't know. Dude, that song, when I'm listening to it, it sounds like, it almost feels like I'm hearing like fucking like just like sounds of like fucking like crows just like yelling at me from my window for some reason. It's just like it sounded like a flock of crows just flew by. Okay, yeah, see, like some of these are just pure black, which is cool too, but like it might like mess with like the cloak though. So if I make like this, like the fucking like that, you know, then I could like if it's like gold, definitely could like begin to like sort of have like a unified idea. And then I can make the cloak like darker. How dark? That's a good question. Chat, that's a good question. How dark is the cloak? Okay, I'm gonna make a new layer for this actually, and just like see if I can just like, what if I just, I'm not selecting anything. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. So this is like, it's dark, it's kind of blackish. It's like slightly warm though, slightly warm, so it's like slightly brown, but like I'm making it doing like that because like, I'm thinking it might be a good complement to like the brass that might be dominating the rest of like her design, because I think I might use this tone for like this part of her design here. And like the shorts too maybe, and have like the armor and be like brass and stuff and like bronze and stuff, so that's an idea. Okay, so you know what? A thing with this though is that part of the initial inspiration is Keyfree, right? So like Keyfree has a simple idea going where like the inside of their bodysuit or like their shirt is like black or like dark, and then like the cloak is white. So like there's a contrast there inherently. But I can't exactly go full in on that, maybe? Oh, well, actually, see, okay, number one, actually, I forgot. The hood and, like, the cloak here are actually two different parts, but let me just color both of these in just to see if I can get an idea across, I guess, first, so. I'm officially back. Welcome back. I'm coloring. That's what's happening. Dance to you. You know, actually, does Magic and Pathfinder like have like colors that are generally associated with either one? You know, like are certain like I don't know, types of magic associated with any colors in particular, actually. That's like, I don't know, it seems like an oversimplification of anything, actually, if anything, but... not really? Yeah, I figured. It seems like it would be kind of probably not something that would be exactly read, but... To you. There's nothing canon about Pathfinder's magic aside from what's given in the description already. Python wanted to make it vague on purpose. People come up with their own explanations. That is cool and awesome, but is making my life difficult right now. So I am sad. Oh, jeez, I don't know. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, if I make the hood, if I make the hood like a lighter gray, maybe. Should I just make it just, I don't know, just gray. Just gray. This is one of my favorite things about Pathfinder compared to D&D. Pathfinder really wants you to describe things instead of holding your hand and telling you how things should be. Whoa, is this true? Damn. I mean, you know, you asked me like, hey, does knowing anything about Pathfinder has it been helping you with anything? Like so far in this commission, and I was like, I don't really think so, besides like basic concepts, I guess. But like, I am thinking about like but like, I don't know, I guess I am thinking about, but I also am not sure about the differences between, still not really keen on the differences between D&D and Pathfinder, that honestly. Are you winning, artist? Oh man, that's a good question. That's a good question. I think I'm just going okay so far. I'm definitely going to be struggling here a little bit. Okay, well, the gray on the hood looks bad. Wow, I'm not liking it. I don't like it. Ooh, I don't like it, you guys. I don't like it. Chat, I don't like it. Chat, I don't like it. Fuck. Looking good. Well, thank you, though. I appreciate it. Also, welcome to the stream. Fief. Yeah, Fife? Fief. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a good time. You don't have to. You have to play D&D to pick up the differences. Yeah, but like that's more in relation to your specific question, I guess. Your specific thing, though, it's like I can't really. I just have to I just have to fucking like trust you on the fact that like on what you say about D&D, because I've only played one D&D, one unit of D&D compared to my 3.5 of instead of my 3.5 Pathfinders. Or no, 2.5's Pathfinders. Or maybe it's just 2, actually. Just combining, just fucking the beginner box in my campaign, I guess. I don't know. 5? Your name is 5? Damn. You know what? Fair enough, I guess. From what I know is that Pathfinder is D&D, just more schizophrenic. Okay, well... See, now I'm not really sure exactly how I'd quantify schizophrenia on the scale of TTRPG, I guess. So, you know what? I don't know. Sure. Do I believe this? Maybe. Okay, see, this is one thing though. So like, I did think immediately, like, what if I just like swap the fucking the tones of like the thing, and it's just like that they're wearing like a white shirt, like a white tunic shirt, in the inner part, and then they're wearing like something black or like dark-ish at least. See, this is like brown. This is definitively brown, actually. I don't know. What if I just a hue shift? Okay, just no, undo that. Less saturation, less saturated. There we go. Less saturated. There we go. Cool. Just to saturate it a little bit and just like. Guys, what do I do? Guys, I don't know what to do. Wow, 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 wow. That's white. All of those are white. My shoes, I guess they would be brown probably because they're kind of like cloth, still boots-ish. So, and that's like trope-ish. So it's like probably dark brownish maybe. Wow, wow. The goat's eye. The goat's eye. The eye of the goat. The goat eye. Okay, what, you know what? This is the time. You know what? I'm just gonna start. Okay, just stop thinking. Just put some colors down. All right. Like I initially planned on thinking like, you know, what if I gilded like the edge of the fucking cloak here anyway. So you know what? Instead of thinking about it too hard, I'm just gonna do it. All right. Let's just do it and let's see what happens because. That's the motto, right? That's the rule. You know, you gotta do it. You have to like do it put it on the page before you think about it. Because if you think about it too hard, then you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna be able to do fucking anything. Alright, there. Some gold on the edge of this too. Why the fuck not? You know, why not? Chat, why the fuck not? Oh, gold on the edge of the hood too? Is this like too like ostentatious now though? Maybe, I don't know, but the outline is helping a lot with like the sort of readability of this whole like setup, right? Now we have like this sort of idea where it's like bursting out from the ram's horn. It's just like, whoa, holy fuck, guys, magic. You know, it's kind of like powerful. You know, it's very wizard-like to have this kind of like sort of like idea, like chaotic idea emerge from the center here, which I like. I enjoy this. I do enjoy that. And it's like, okay, like what if the inside of the cloak here is also some other color too? I don't know. What if the gloves? Okay, you know what? I mentioned like Doctor Strange when I put these gloves on. I was like, the Doctor Strange like fucking like yellow, evil, yellow, big ass yellow gloves. But like, what if they were just actually gold? You know? What if these gloves were gold too? Huh? What if? Chat. What if? What if? What if? What about these little like bands of things? I don't know. Like let's do it. All right, it's for you, man. Let's lit. It's for you. Let's do it. Okay, what if I added brain pink somewhere now? I don't know. Brain pink. Where can I add brain pink to this design though? Oh, I don't know. Could I add brain pink anywhere? Okay, like, I don't know if I can, actually. God. Fuck. On the edge here, maybe? Oh, the pink bangles. Or maybe these should be pink, though, too. These bars should be pink. I'm entering despair coloring mode again, by the way. Oh, fuck. I'm realizing now. I'm entering despair coloring mode. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, God. Is the kitchen okay? Oh god, am I cooking? Oh no, fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, just everything's fine. Everything's chill. Everything's okay. Okay, let's create a new color. Let's add a new color to this. Okay, with brown, boot brown, boot brown. How about that? We can tell. Fuck. That's like red, right? That's like, I don't know. Is that boot brown? Desaturated a bit. That's a color. This is a color. That's a color. That's a color. I say it, but then I also realize that like my monitor is like infinitely more like is like kind of like weirdly desaturated compared to like everything else that shows up on the other screen. So maybe I should actually saturate it a little bit so that like it's not as like fuck, I don't know. Fuck, dude, fuck. See, like there's difference between these two colors is subtle, but like, will it make the difference though? I don't know. This pants. What color should the pants be, dude? Is this color not good for the pants? Oh, I don't know, chat. Chat, I don't know. What if the pants were like entirely just fucking golden, huh? What if the pants were golden? Holy fuck. That's probably too bright though, I think, for the direction of the character. Oh, Lord. Lord, save me. Save me. Please. Release me. Okay, what if I did this? Like, this is some bullshit, right? What if the boots were white? Impractical shoe color for an adventurer, but like, what if though? Fuck. Fuck. Okay, so number one, I think I was wrong actually about like the gold thing. You know, I was like, my theory was like, if I add gold, then I can make it seem unified with the skull color. But the skull tone and the bone tone is too white. It's too like, it's grouped together with the shirt color right now, which is like not exactly what my plan was. It's not what my plan was. So that was like not, it's not a failure, but it's not exactly what I was going for. It's not exactly what my initial theory was going for, which is essentially a failure because now I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know what to do now. So inside of cloak, different color, right? That's like a trope, and that's like the most pretty common thing too, right? What color though? Should I make it like pink or red? If I make it red, then that would be like a color that could be like in groups together with like sort of like, if I make it like sort of weirdly like dark fleshy-ish red, then that could be like thematically tied to the brain in some way, and I could make the tassels all this kind of tone maybe. Because this is like a gruesome kind of character, right? They're a caster. They're a caster of some kind, but they're also very gruesome figure to look at just off the top. But they're very specifically also a wizard. So the colors here can like maybe contribute to the overall idea. And if I do that, maybe I can also like make the inside of the fucking here red toned-ish. This is like terracotta-ish, isn't it? It's like not really flash red, is it? It's like terracotta-ish, which, you know, I kind of enjoy. If I do this, can I make like those shoes terracotta red too, maybe, actually? Okay. Well, chat, is that interesting? Maybe. I don't know. Then I could maybe add the. Okay, see, this is now I'm not starting to realize. Wait a second, I've strayed from the prompt again. The prompt was lots of grays and blacks though, to contrast with the skull, which I'm not doing. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. What if there's like a gradient there? What if there was like a weird gradient there for like no discernible real reason? What if it's like singe marks? It's like singed from like the fact from like accident, and it's just like that. So like there's like a little more contrast there maybe. Oh fuck! I don't know. Oh chat! Oh chat! Select color gamut. Select color gamut. Give me this red, okay? Now let's. What if we hue shift this, guys? Chat. What if we hue shifted this? What if it was green? What if it was blue? What if it was purple? What if it was between those two, reddish purple? What if it was red, reddish purple again? What if it was dark? What if it was like light, pure white? What if it was actually like fleshy red, fleshy pink? Oh no. I should have charged more specifically just because I don't know how to color things, you know? That's specifically what I should have done, not for any other reasons. Just I should have charged more specifically just because I don't know. I'm not good at coloring things. Fuck. Okay, here's an idea. What if I did this and then made the brain like a similar color? You know, like what if I made the brain kind of like that, like kind of this tone as well? It's like red. It's like that, and it's like I mean I don't know. Okay, what if I just made the edges like kind of like that tone though? You know, like the edges and the shadows are kind of just like weirdly just sort of like faded like that, and it's kind of gross, and it's like ooh, why is that like that? It's like it's yeah, you know. It's like I don't know. Ooh. My favorite noise, obviously, you know. That would give me like a way to like sort of think about that in terms of just like that, but like, gosh, can I make the skin tone a little darker too? Actually. Bate. Dude, I love the guy screaming in the background of these songs, man. I love them. It's so funny. It's like, yes, scream. I want to make these tassels white just to see something. Yeah. Was I cooking? Hmm. Meow 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 meow. See, like, despite the fact that I've gotten over like not calling myself a designer anyway, you know, no, I've gotten over being annoying about that and being like, oh, I'm not a designer actually, I'm bad at designing all the time. Ugh. But it's like, still though, like, I don't have the mental power right now to even consider thinking about one other iteration of color right now. All my brain power is currently being stuck in this one like purgatory right now, and it's like kind of difficult. It's kind of tough. I can't lie, being stuck in this you're stuck on that right now. So it's like, I'm not gonna say that I'm bad at this, but I'm very like I'm still it's still a work in progress. Although. Okay, see, like, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. What if I actually just gave up the notion of, like, white shirt underneath and just made this, like, brown? It's like a brown tunic now. Actually, I can select color gamut. Right. Yes. Okay. Well, chat. Maybe. See, like now, so what if I make the tassels gold? Like, are we cooking now? Like, I don't know, man. See, like, the brown is still like fucking with me though. You know, it's still like in my dreams, like looking for me and like trying to do something to me. Okay, let's select the color gamut for that. I'll just give me the fucking hue shift this. Let me just. Oh, I'm hue shifting a lot of things now actually. RGB Fitch. Whoa, holy shit! I got like a laptop cooler today. I've been using it and testing it out, but like, it also has RGB for some reason, which I don't understand. You know. Does anyone? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to seem like mean when I say that, but like, do you guys know the appeal of RGB? Do you guys like understand it on a level that deeper than I can? Is it like, I don't know, man. Yes? Okay, cool. You're smarter than me, then. Perhaps you will survive the winter. I like soft white lights, not RGB gamer lighting max lumens. I think I misunderstood. Dude, did you? I don't know if you did. I don't know if you did actually. I think you're probably talking about the thing. She's probably on the money. I'm talking about gamer fucking like gamer RGB, like just like loud like things and stuff. Yeah. Not exactly RGBs, but strips of LED are good for absorbing disruptive static electricity that gets stuck on the motherboard and helps preventing short circuit. Really? Strips of LED are good for that? That's like, I didn't know that. See, like, wow. You learn something new every so often. Where the fuck did I get that color from? This is kind of vampire-ish, huh? Wow. And then one thing led to another. Haha, get it? LED, LED. Wow. 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 Okay, let me see. I don't know though. I guess it's just cool. I guess. I guess if you have like a laptop cooler that has RGB, like I do now, you can like LARP having like an RGB gamer setup. I guess, but like, I just use the word LARP like that. Fuck, I should stop doing that. I should stop doing that, shouldn't I? Oh man. Fucking like, I have it. I don't have it on because I turned it off immediately. But like, I do have it. So if I felt like it, I could pretend to be like a gamer, a mega gamer, like that, you know. This is kind of vampire-ish, though, isn't it? Though, is the gold like too much here? Actually, do you guys think? Can I select both of these and like select the color gamut from both of these? I can't. Guys, I can't. Oh, RGB wizard, RGB fish, whoa. Okay. It looks awesome. Was thinking Lich. Okay, well, you know what? I will get these and resaturate these. I will resaturate these though. There's nothing else. There's nothing left to resaturate. Holy shit! It's like dead coral. Oh my god. My right hand is hurting now, bruh. Oh no. I'm sorry. It's because we did blood hunts. Oh no. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Dude, this guy wraps their hands and fucking wraps their legs in golden ropes. Holy fuck, guys. Holy shit, you guys. Gold. Okay. Okay, chat, okay, chat, okay, chat, okay, chat, okay, yes, chat, yes, of course, okay. Okay, yeah, and you know what? I do like the sort of like this little design here on the fucking skull here, so I am in fact going to keep that, yep. Let's keep it, let's do it, let's do it. There's some like sort of designs, other things I could maybe do with it, but like the sort of just spiky bits does make it seem more deliberate, and it does seem kind of like explosive in a way that I do enjoy. Actually, I'm gonna head to bed now. Good luck on the drawing. I'm gonna go back to mine too. Okay. Good night. Good night. Wait. I like you're saying like I don't know. I don't know, whatever. Actually, never mind. Gonna go to bed, but also go back to my drawing. Oh well, good night though. I should come by to the stream. Appreciate the company. Take care, take care. Eventually. tomorrow. Yes, I understand. Alright, thank you. No, okay. Comic. Hamana ho ho ye hi ho yeah. That's essentially black, yeah. Okay, you know what? There we go. I'm gonna say that this is a iteration of this done. All right, we're gonna like we can like I can work off of this, maybe make some more iterations if we're not happy with it. But I'm gonna let that sort of cook, I guess, in the back of my mind. You know, I'm gonna let it rest. It's like I'm cooking. We're gonna let it rest. All right, we're gonna take a break from it. We're gonna return to it, and then we can make adjustments later, maybe. Here's an iteration on Fitch. Let me know if you want to change anything or explore any other direction, yada 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 yada. So, question mark, looks cool. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it looks cool. But like, is it to the client's vision though? Who knows? Ooh, yeah. Okay, now, do I have enough brain power in me to explore how fucking Daedra is colors? Do I have enough juice in me to do that? I'm gonna be real and say probably no. Okay. I'm gonna be so real right now. Probably not. I probably don't have enough juice for that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Probably don't have enough juice for that. Okay, yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream there, honestly. I've been like kind of sick, kind of tired recently, so like, sorry. It's like I've been like so I haven't like the last few streams. I've missed like a couple streams, and I haven't. This isn't a very long stream today, but thanks for coming by though. Appreciate the company anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna try and rest up and see. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, cause like that's the usual time. It's Tuesday, whatever. But like we'll see. All right. I don't really need to prep for my session, Pathfinder this week at least. So that's cool at least. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna rest up. But we'll see. I might be in a better mood tomorrow. Who knows? But we'll see. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate the company. Take care. And we'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.